Cursed Hollow. So, welcome to another BJ & Co. cast in the Cheer League. This is a Division 3 match today with S.O.L. on the left-hand side and S.O.L Clan in the red on the right. This is a Div 3 match, and this is kind of a lower end of the Div 3. S.O.L Clan's ranked 45th right now. S.O.L is 50th. S.O.L Clan's got a 2-5 record and 1-4 on the side of S.O.L. So, that's where they're sitting, pretty close in the standings. Only one win separates them, which is kind of nice. And we're on Cursed Hollow, bigger map. I'm expecting to see some globals coming out. And here we got a band hovering on the Falstead right off the bat. So it's like they're listening to me, guys. No, it's totally standard on this map. Globals can get a ton of value by soaking off lanes and jumping into the fight. Falstead can be not as advantageous as some of the others based on the fact that he does not have full global fly ability. He does have a limited range on it, where compared to like a Brightwing or a Dahaka, you can go anywhere on the map that you want. I mean, Dahaka in the bushes, but you can still jump enemy lines where Falstead has to get within range first. And here we have a Rag picked up as the first ban for S.O.L Clan. Seeing him a lot right now in the meta. I don't know if he gets as much value on this map. The objectives do stop forts and stuff from firing, so you can put a better defense up on a fort or keep with Ragnaros. So, like I said, I don't think it's huge value. It's not like you're blocking Immortals full damage or anything like that. The Curse is pushing 3 lanes at the same time. But he is strong in the team fight. Chauffeur Smash is great. He's a great frontliner. He's got his own sustainability. Great solo laner as well. So I would not... he can be scary to play against, so I'm not super surprised by the Rag ban. That's kind of pretty standard right now, especially if you're in the good old ranked, you know, the Bronze, Silver League. In Heroes of the Storm, that's usually what you see quite a bit of. I'm going to guess we're going to see a... what's our first pick? ETC. That's a decent one right there. The strongest tank right now, I would easily argue, and very contested. So locking him down is wonderful. And from the other side, I'm guessing we're going to see a Malf pickup early on here. He's another very highly contested member right now. Also, probably the Dahaka to supplement the tank areas. I would guess before bans on either side. But who knows? This is Div 3. You might see some interesting stuff going on. Man, everybody's having so much fun down there. But like I said, Malf picked up. I mean, usually Malf and ETC are 2 of the highest contested ones right now. So I would be surprised if they weren't picked up in this pot. And why the hell did I just get... Oh, my fucking game fucking froze. Oh, Jesus. Please don't lose me. Please don't lose me. Motherfucker. Ooh. This is embarrassing. Okay. So we're just going to give this a quick second, see if I can recover from this without having to end my process. Otherwise, I might have to just jump back in and see what happens. Mother trucker. Oh. Seems like it wants to come back. Come on. Come on. God. Well, this is going to be a quick draft for you guys. There we go. There we go. So Johanna was picked up by the side of S.O.L Clan, which does not surprise me. Actually, it's a little surprising. Early on, she's not necessarily the best. She can definitely be countered against by going a lot of mage damage. But she's still solid. Like, she's sustainable with the... unstoppable that she can pop on there too. She's not squishy, but you can see on the side of S.O.L where they picked the Jaina, they're already getting some mage damage in there that will put out the hurt on Johanna, because her armor, her 15 armor that she got in the most recent patch, and the drop in the health pool does well against auto attack heroes, not as great against mage for sure. Lucio picked up as the healer. I think he would be the next best one, besides maybe a Brightwing on this map. But Brightwing doesn't give you a ton of heals. It's kind of more consistent heals, and for that, Lucio, I think, heal for heal puts out more across the entire team, especially if you're grouped up. So I'm kind of torn. I think I would have liked either on this map. Valor banned by the side of Feral Clan. Solid ban right there. She's a very strong auto attacker and has good poke damage as well, fighting over the curses. Can put out the hurt. I wouldn't be as scared of her. I mean, you know they're probably going to go another auto attacker. I wouldn't. They'd be very heavy if they went double mage, and then they could pick an Anubarak against it. So pulling the auto taker makes some good sense. And here pulling the Chromie. She does get a lot of value on this map because a lot of it is about stalling out these tributes. And with that, Chromie can stay back at such a range and just poke and poke and poke without really being in too much dangerous of a position. So I like it. Smart to be a bit scared of it. And then we have the Greymane Medivh. Greymane should be able to stay right near the front with Johanna. He's got some nice targets to go in on. ETC can really mess with him, though, if he dives in and then just gets pushed out of the way, stunned. Could be scary for him, but the Medivh shield's in behind that. I like it, especially on this map, too. The Medivh, for the ability to see what's going on, can be very strong. And also to just port into where they want him to be, tied with the Greymane Johanna, right? You could port both those guys in, or port in like a Malf or Twilight Dream with the other two at the same time. Like, can start the condemn, drop in, everybody comes in between, Twilight in behind it. That could be scary. But as we kind of talked, there is some auto attack damage coming out there with the Thrall and giving them a bit of frontline support behind the ETC. And the Azmodan in behind that give them a nice offlaner that can do some good pushing. It's the one thing we haven't really seen from the side of Feral Clan yet is a strong solo laner. I feel like Az right now will probably be able to hold his own against anybody that's there. I'd like to see a stronger solo laner on this one from Feral Clan, but we'll see what they decide to go. Az can definitely get a lot of value on this map because he does have lots of range, so he can kind of do his thing in the lane, keep things pushing, and then also have some impact on the fight with his good dunks. And there's the Hawka. A little late. I would have expected to see him a bit earlier, but I like it. There's a strong solo laner for them. We'll be able to get lots of wave clear, get into the fight, all that. So it's really good. Really good. I'm liking the lineups. Right now, I'm leaning... This is torn. There's definitely things I like on both sides, but I feel like S.O.L is not that S.O.L on this one. The ETC Lucio, he's got some good health pools for the Lucio to have it, lots of benefit from, and the Jaina to get some lockdown in behind it. They also have a little bit more lockdown than Feral Clan does right now, so I like it. Got some good portrait synergy going on too, which is always nice to see. The Bloodlust and the that's Silver 2017. Oh no, there's a couple different ones in there. Somebody's different. Blue Cobalt, shame on you. I mean, they look like they're all silver portraits, but I think one's Team League, one's Hero League. So, slight differences there, but hey, got to talk about something. Those of you guys that are in the stream, you can place your bets for the contest. It should be just about wrapping up right away here. Exclamation mark BJs tells you how many BJs you've got in your bag, and exclamation mark bet space A or B and space the number that you want to bet. We'll throw some things in for who we think is going to win. But as the game gets started, I'm going to pull that overlay down so it doesn't distract you from what's going on. And we going to get on into this. Oh, come on, Commodus. Why you load so slow? So, as we get things ready, over on the blue side, we have S.O.L with Mastodon on Thrall, Sit Dex on Jaina, Fentox on ETC, Gargoyles is playing Lucio, and Raiden is on the Azmodan. And over on the Feral Clan, we have Basic Pharaoh on the Dahaka doing some massive B-stepping, and Mattias on the Greymane, Blue Cobalt playing the Malfurion, Chronos Blade on the Jaina, and Commodus is on the lovely little crow just floating around there, Mr. Medivh. So what are we gonna... It looks like we've just got some basic splits in the first one, trying to get Asmodan down to the bottom and get as much value as possible off the bat. And full team setup from the middle. Well, this is a good thing to do with Medivh, right? You can see what's going on. Really going vision here with Medivh and the scouting drone, which is great. So very nice to see. Talents are down up at the bottom for those of you that want to take a peek. Block. I don't know if I love the block on the Johanna. I don't feel like she's going to get a ton of value out of that because there's not much in the way of auto attacks that she's fighting against, just Thrall. But they are setting her up to deal with Thrall, so that's kind of nice. Maddie is coming down to basic Feral at the bottom. This is kind of interesting. They want to punish the Asmodan, not let him get too much going on, but they're keeping 3 in the middle, which is going to get good poke on these front towers, especially with Lucio there to keep things up, and Blue Cobalt and Kronos on the top against Mastodon, and it should be pretty straight battle there. So, all in all, just trying to get the soak early on. Soak is super even right now. I like it. Nobody is giving up an advantage yet, which is what you want to do. You don't want to throw something early, because that's always tough. Raydon's going to have a little bit of trouble against this double lane. Greymane will have some decent poke in behind. Basic Feral has a lot of good ways to clear the lane, so it's good to see Lucio's coming down, trying to get a bit of pushback going on. Stunned out by the tongue, but able to get out of there, no problem. And yeah, just very, very standard lanes. Everybody's waiting for this first tribute to come up to see what's going to happen. It'll be interesting to see. I feel like the first one's going to go top, which might give us a little bit of advantage. No, it'll be pretty even. All depends where on the top it shows up. Feral's rotated up, trying to get some pressure in the middle. I kind of like that, having him in the middle. It'll allow him... Well, no, he's an offlaner. You want him out of the way so that he doesn't... Or he can jump into the fight at the last second. Lucio's coming up, so Raydon's staying at the bottom, just dealing with Greymane here. And again, just very, very slow posturing. Nobody wants to give anything up yet. I like the slight adjustments in lanes, just trying to see if there's a way they can get pressure advantage. Maddie is almost getting Asmodan in the bottom, but both of them getting out with very low health pools. And first tribute is in the top, like I kind of get. With the Malfurion up here, great job being able to get the scouting drones right off the bat, see where people are moving. They have an idea that 2 members are already here, especially having Medivh behind this too. They'll see all 3 of them, and this should be very... I don't know. Everybody's rotating up, but I like how S.O.L is able to make it up here first. They are a 5-man here. Greymane and Dahaka both have yet to come up, so this should be an easy tribute pickup for S.O.L. Mastodon getting very low in behind here. We've got Mattias in behind as well, so Greymane is trying to flank, but everybody is coming around with the Malfurion here. He's got a little bit more power when it comes to the healing ability compared on burst targets, so you can see Gargoyles and Mastodon are having to back out a little bit more. Basic Feral's getting lots of damage down, but we lose the Greymane. He was not able to execute the Thrall that he was going for there. And now we see Feral Clan is just having to back up. Dahaka is getting very low, taking a lot of damage, but should... Oh, nice root there by Thrall to lock him into place and burn him down. So with that 2-man kill, S.O.L should be able to pick this one up. Nice job, guys, and we'll expect to see them turn back into lane right away here and just keep that soak going. They do have about a half-level advantage right now, since they were able to get a little bit going on. Great damage put out on Cosmos. I love the ETC keeping him away from the portals, but able to just escape there. Oh! Raydon! Nice kill. Nice kill. Great positioning. I like Mattias here, though they are giving up a little bit soak in lane. Picking up the camp right now is good timing because they will get it going just before the next tribute phase spawns, which would be good for them. 2-man rocking down to Feral here, so they've got to be careful, but we do have Mattias coming up to push the Lucio back. But they have got the front wall in the middle already, which is a little scary. So S.O.L definitely getting those little advantages now that we were talking about. Mastodon's having to go back. They're going to give up some soak in the top. Won't be the end of the world, but it's always good to have that mana up and ready to go before the team fight. You don't want to go in high and dry. And Tribute is spawning top again. So positionally, right now, the Feral Clan should be able to set up a little bit better here, just because they do have the 3-man close by and Johanna can come in behind. But we do have the 4-man rotating up from S.O.L as well. But Cosmodus should... Oh, nice stop there by Jada. Basic Feast is in behind, going to be taking, or Basic Pharaoh is going to be taking a little bit of damage from the team, but this allowed Cosmos to pick it up. No problem. So able to get on out of there. No deaths and a tribute for the side of Feral Clan. So just splitting back to lanes, trying to keep up the advantage. I feel like S.O.L is going to try to grab the 10 and make something happen. Hopefully have a tribute spawn as they pick up 10. But we've got to be careful here as Basic Pharaoh and Cosmos are both coming down to the bottom and they are seeing if they can execute on Raiden. But no, Pharaoh will not be able to get a good tongue on and lock him down. One thing I've never tried, I wonder if you can tongue through a portal. Just seeing that combination there. I would love to see if that is something that is possible. So Jaina has picked up the siege camp on the other side. The Feral Clan siege camp didn't really get much value. Asman was able to stick down there and clear it up. No problemo. And I like this pickup here even more than the previous one because we know the next tribute is going to spawn in the bottom. So based on that, this siege camp should get a bit of value if they can kind of keep it alive until they force Mattias and Kronos to get down, which looks like they may be able to do, or they want to stay here and they want to clear this down. But it will mean that S.O.L will have a better setup for this tribute, and it is on their side of the map too, which is great. So I would like to see, since they've stayed this long, try to stay and defend it, or just get value, but it looks like they're going to rotate down. S.O.L is already in a good position, and they're about to hit 10s right now, so Feral Clan should really watch out here. They got to be careful. 10s have been picked. Oh, come on, Thrall. Get this out. There we go. So now Blue Cobalt's going to be very wary here. Basic Pharaoh getting pushed back, trying to get the interrupt on there. But we do have Jaina in here, trying to stun them out. I'm expecting to see... We've got Sundering picked up, and it has been used, trying to separate the team there. Not a ton of value out of it. We do have Sound Barrier from Lucio that's ready when we need it. Mosh Pit goes off, but a great cleanse to get Greymane out of there. Jaina has yet to pick up her ult, which kind of is unfortunate. And we also have the Demonic Invasion from Asmodan, but they were able to secure the tribute, so nice job. From the side of Feral Clan, we do have Leyline Seal, Twilight Dream, Adaptation, Go for the Throat, and Johanna still has yet to pick hers up. Be interesting to see what they decide to go here. Blessed Shield tends to be the one that's a little bit more popular, but she goes for the Falling Sword, so she can just dive on into the fight and cause some problems, which is very nice to see. Both teams at 10, which means the next team fights are going to get a little interesting. It'll be interesting to see what happens at this next one. S.O.L could opt to give up a tribute in order to take a boss, which is always a way to get advantage if they feel like they know they can take a team fight after that when Feral Clan's on the back foot. But the same can be said for Feral Clan, right? I wouldn't really like them giving up the curse. Curses do get a lot of value against you, but they could decide to say, hey, we know we're going to have troubles taking this, so let's just go and grab our boss instead and force them to deal with something so that not all three lanes are pushing us at the same time. But Tribute is up in the top in a nice positioning for Feral Clan. This is the same positioning where they grabbed the first Tribute that they had, so that'll be good, but I love the rotation here. S.O.L knows they need to be here. They get there first. Mattias is already a little bit out. Deep in the back line. Lucy's getting a ton of damage and blown up already before Soundbearer, or that was Soundbearer on the other side of things. Oops! Chasing Basic Feral down. Demonic Invasion comes in over top of everything. Great Leyline Seal on 3 members to isolate them a little bit, but Basic Twilight Dream as well. Beautiful. Johanna coming in behind. She wants the Jaina! But we lose the Dahaka as well, and the Malfury, and Johanna's going to have a tough time getting out of here. Not going to be able to portal through. Commodus trying to keep her alive. Great shields coming on there, but with a 3-man kill there, easy tribute pickup now for them. And it looks like, no, they're not going to go for the first boss, which is, it's smart. You don't want to waste your team time. Try to get the fort down while you can. After you've taken this fort down, then maybe think of backing off, and as the pressure's going in, the team's defending, then pick up the boss. Get a ton of value on this top lane right off the bat. A lot of people think that where they're like, ooh, we got the curse, let's go and deal with, grab a boss, or do something like that, because we know they have to defend. And it's much nicer to try and get as much value as possible and then rotate down and get something out of it. Rotating here to the mid, taking down the mid fort, so there's 2 forts already off this curse. Nice job, guys. And rotating, looks like to the bottom, they might try to deal with Dahaka for a little bit, and then back off and take their boss. Who knows? Maybe they won't even listen to me and they won't even bother with the boss. Bosses can be interesting. Against this team, there's not a lot that can push them out. They kind of have a better team for the setup of burning people. But Basic Pharaoh getting blow up by that 5-man rotation. Not too much you can do about that. And this should allow them to grab their third fort of this tribute. But here we go. Feral Claw has decided, they're like, let's get something out of this. Let's pick up a loss. So this will get some good pressure in the top lane for them. Force S.O.L a little bit on the back foot, and it will give Feral the time to catch up, try to hit those 13s, and get in a position to take a good fight on their own level. Or on an equal talent footing, at least. So, nice job. Good job, guys. Still a lot of pressure down at this bottom keep. Front wall went down, so that doorway is open. And we have Feral wrapping down. They see that S.O.L is here at the boss fight, and they're debating. They're not sure what they want to do yet. They're posturing as maybe we go in, maybe we don't. But it looks like Dahaka is coming on in. And in behind Azmodan, Twilight Dream to silence, 2 in the back line. But it doesn't look like anybody. Basic Feral, will he be able to get in? Lucio drops his... Oh, great Leyline Seal, able to mess up Fentox and able to pick up the boss there. Feral, great job, but they do lose a Medivh. Trade for an Azmodan. Mosh Pit goes off, which means Johanna and Dahaka are both stunned, but not quite the execution in behind this. Jaina might be able to get some damage. Throws up the Johanna. Feral Claw is getting... Basic Feral's getting caught out as well, so a 3-for-1, but Feral Clan was able to pick up their second boss, so that's great, as their top boss goes and took out a fort and is pushing the front keep as well. So double boss play there and able to get 2 forts, no problem. So nice job, guys. Good calls. I as much as I hate a 3-for-1 trade, it worked for you. You got that boss. You were able to, like, your lanes are pressing right now, which is great. So well played, guys. Well played. I like that decision. And able to keep up siege camp, so not much. Feral Clan right now just needs to stay in lanes and soak. I'd like to see them try to push out the top lane probably a little bit more, even though it is at the point where it is starting to snowball towards. They want to keep that soak up because 16s are about to be hit by S.O.L. So very tight race, guys. This is great. I love to see the back and forth. S.O.L had the very nice early game, but Feral Clan is doing a great job of coming back and trying to mess with things a little bit. We've got Bruisers picked up. Great timing for them. But again, there's Siege still in the bottom. So they got to be careful. Basic Feral getting a good push up to the top, though, so that will snowball nicely. Basic Feral, I like this. They're like, hey, we're going to tribute. We don't care. Let's push it for it. Cosmonaut Commodus there is just kind of messing with him, saying, you think we're coming, you think we're coming, but we're not sure. Chrono's getting very low. Trying to tank a few too many of those tower shots, I think. A little bit greedy there. And the tribute does go to the side of S.O.L. and not quite able to take this fort down yet, which is a little unfortunate for them, but looks like we're setting up maybe for a bit of a party bush. Not quite. Some interesting posturing here. I don't know if I love it. They do know that they've kind of got a one-man ahead because they've seen Azmodan in the bottom just trying to clear lane. So it looks like they're trying to press that advantage a little bit and see what they can make happen. And here they come, putting the pressure into the thing. Great Ring of Frost to shut down a couple of them, but Johanna jumping into the back line. Styx getting very low and just blown up. Mosh Pit going off on 3 members, 4 members now, but there's not quite enough damage to go on that. A great Twilight Dream to silence. ETC, have to push him back. Chrono's getting fairly low. Azmodan trying to wrap around in behind here, but there's not much he can do about that. So, good steal by the side of Feral Claw. Clan, Jesus. Getting the Jaina kill and as well that camp, forcing them to deal with it. As the tribute spawns, so Commodus should be able to pick this up, no problem. Thrall should not go in here. That would just be a little scary. Little bit scary there, trying to take that one. So this S.O.L is in an interesting position now where they will be facing a curse that will be pushing keep if they do not get this next tribute. So it'll be interesting to see how they respond to this. Looks like they may try to do a bit of a push on the Bruiser camp, but no, they're just going to keep trying to get some soak. We are on 16 talent tiers, so a little bit even. So this is the time that Pharaoh will definitely try to keep getting that gap closed in terms of levels. But we do have a rotation. No, I thought boss was just about up. But top boss is up in 30 seconds. Be interesting to see if anybody tries to rotate towards that. Pharaoh could do that, pick up of that again as tribute spawns, because I believe our next one should be bottom as well. We've had quite a few in the top lately. Oh, sure. I feel like this spot has come up quite a bit this game. That's 3 times already out of a total of what? 6 tributes. Interesting. Gotta love RNG just some days. So Feral Clan able to set up in a very nice position here. But you gotta be careful with ETC coming in behind things. They're very split up right now, which is very scary. Mattias is going to be very low. Great ley line on 3 members just to try to give them some time. Able to get together as a team. Malfurion getting the silence off on 3 members, I believe. Johanna coming in behind. Mattias goes down. Looks like Chronoblade is getting very low too. Oh, but we lose the Asmodan as well. Johanna goes down. The sound barrier comes out a little late. Would like to see that a bit earlier, but I don't know if it was still on cooldown. They're chasing down Basic Feral. See if they can get him down. Cosmin is portaling out, and that should be an easy... Oh.
What's there?
Do-do-do. That's funky hearing the music repeat in the end because the tribute is that. So 2-2 for tributes. Let's see what we've got for talents while we're looking on into this. What do we got? Rolling Thunder, Chain Lightning, Follow Through, Sundering, Giant Killer. I mean, I guess double tank. Giant Killer's nice. Tempest Fury for Wind Fury. Laser build for Asmodan with the Demonic Evasion. Some Q build for Jaina. ETCs, Block Party, Loudspeakers, Echo Pedal, Encore, Imposing Presence, yeah. We move together. Boombox. Back in the mix. Rejuvenescence. Portals, Bird's Eye View, Circle of Protection. That's kind of nice. That's a really nice one. Ice Block, Tenacious Roots. Yeah, that's a good one too. A lot of these, I don't play these characters too much. Primal Aggression, that's basically a guaranteed. Johanna. Fanaticism, Hold Your Ground. I don't know if I love Hold Your Ground. Oh, well, it's 20%. No, this is good. These guys are fun. I like this. I always enjoy the Div 3 matches because they are such... I don't want to say casuals, but they're here to have fun. They're not like the Pro Div teams who it's like, oh, we got to win. We might be an HGC. It might be an HGC. Yeah. No, that's good. So, whoever's hanging around, anything good? Just maybe. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Well, this is good. Yeah, these are fun. Like I said, it's a chill atmosphere in Div 3. I much prefer it. So I mean, no talents that I'm screaming like I hate. Alpha Killer. I mean, they don't have much that they want to go against it. I like the Lucio builds. I like the ETC builds. That fort might not go down. Interesting. We do have a rotation to boss, it looks like, which is a great call. This is going to be interesting. They do have a one-man advantage. This should be a boss pickup by S.O.L. I would assume. They do have Lucio, which can keep them in the fight. They can rotate out who's taking the damage, no problem, even though their tank is... Well, their tank's not that far away. Bottom shrine, that's pushing quite a bit. Though the nice thing for Feral Clan is this is a nice... It's their side of the map that stuff's on, so they do have a good position for that. Yeah. I mean, this one's so close. S.O.L does have a better kill ranking right now. But it's not... This could go any way. It's just a matter of which way the team fight goes. Just a matter of which way the team fight goes, which is always interesting. I don't want to wait too long, but we'll see how it goes. In my classic kill time mode. So, how about oh, jeez. Yeah, daylight savings can be interesting for people that are not in daylight savings. Makes it interesting when you try to coordinate things. Makes sense. Makes sense. Green National move there? What's going on? I like to pass her. Nice. The big white north. Nice! Get to see other Canadians, Feral Clan. Oh, this is good. Big man. Glad these guys are having a little bit of a fun time. It's always good. Interesting. I haven't been watching the clock too much, but Um, Both of these nuts. Horrible. Oh, that's funny. That's funny. Can't let him stop playing for too long. Oh, that's funny. That's funny. Where are we at? I'll give it a couple more minutes. Official. 10 minutes. Yeah. Sorry that this is so a little on the dull side, guys. But what can you do? We don't want to keep people here too long. So now somebody besides the team captain has to make the call. Oh, snap! What is it? Because that is... Oh, Mastodon's the team captain. Okay, that's not a big deal. The captain is here. That's not a big deal. Oh, PM! Sweet. 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 Robots. Sweet. Ah! Ditsky. Oh. Ah! Ah. Okay, Blue Cobalt's team is ready. Ready. Okay. 3, 2, 1. Oh shit, I'm out of here. So, okay, back into this. We did just have the check and tribute picked up by the side of S.O.L. Jesus. And Pharaoh Clan does see that there is this boss fight going on. They've got 3-man up here against the 4-man. It'll be very interesting to see what happens. They do have to worry about this leyline seal that could come out. It can definitely shut you down. It stops you from being able to capture it. So if Cosmos gets on there and gets a great leyline seal, he will completely screw this 4-man over and take it away. But it looks like they're just going to back off, let the boss be picked up, and try to get some soak to catch up in lanes. So, as we said during the break, definitely thought that that was going to be a boss to the side of S.O.L. So nice job, guys. I like this, trying to clear the mid lane. They don't want to lose this fort. That would be a little bit of experience to help slow down the difference in levels. But everything's up right now. Oh, this is bad for Pharaoh. So Tribute is up in the bottom. They've got a boss pushing at almost full health still, so they do have to deal with this or lose the fort. I feel like they may just give up. I like leaving the hockey here, but their keeps can get very low. They've got boss pickup here by the side of S.O.L. Cosmonaut! Beautiful steal with the ley line as well. Nice fucking job, man. And this is giving time for the rest of the team to show up here. Maddie is getting very low, but great Johanna in behind there to try to blow it on. Still low, gonna have to get out of there. Oh, just able to sneak out. But this should be tribute to the side. Oh, another great mosh pit with the... Oh, mosh with the Ring of Frost on top of it. Thundering in behind. We lose the Malfurion. The 14. So the only one able to get out of there is Mattias. Having to go back, heal up, and able to shut down the boss. But S.O.L is able to pick up the tribute. The nice thing about this, though, is with the boss pushing in the bottom lane's not going to get much value. Mid might allow them to take the fort. And Mattias should be able to clean up the top wave. But top wave really doesn't matter during this because the core has enough shields to deal with it. So all in all, not a bad position for Feral to be in. It sucks to lose all 4 of them. It was good that they got down there. I love the pickup of the boss, but they just weren't able to secure the tribute. So all in all, they won't lose too much of this. Maybe a couple front walls because so much had to go back and deal with the boss that was pushing down the bottom lane. So Medivh, great pickup there. Great pickup. We've got the push in coming down to the fort, but we do have all 5 members of Feral Clan up. So they're going to try to push this back. Roots go out already to try to lock people in. ETC getting a little caught out of position. Looks like the team's trying to collapse on him. Not exactly the best target, but we'll see how it goes. Great Echo Pedal there to push, keep the team away. A ley line to lock 2 of them into position. We've got Johanna jumping on into it, knocking up ETC, and ETC is going to get blown up. Great execution there, guys. Good team coordination.